Hello and welcome. Today we are going to show you a very short video clip. We are going to establish whether it is important to invest in that electric shaker. Have you ever seen an electric shaker in milk tea shops?
Oh yeah.
You know, where you just put the shaker there and then it goes shake, shake, shake.
Yeah.
Yeah. For those that are thinking, is it worth it investing in that? If you are a regular in this channel, you would see that I hardly use the shaker for my milk tea. So today, I am going to do an experiment with Christiana here. We're going to make 2 milk tea. One is using the shaker and the other one is using the stirring method. So is it going to be James Bond, stirred or shaken? For those that know James Bond, yes. What does James Bond prefer again? Is it stirred or shaken?
No, it's shaken but not stirred.
Oh yeah, sorry about that. Can we repeat that? Sorry, behind the scenes. So we are going to do James Bond, shaken but not stirred, or stirred but not shaken. So we are going to establish whether it is better to stir or to shake. This is especially important for those that are thinking of whether to invest in an electric shaker or not, and what is the impact of shaking and not shaking to the milk tea drinks. Sounds interesting?
Yeah, I'd like to know.
Yep. Okay, we are going to make 2 16 ounces glasses here. We're going to use exactly the same amount of ice. I'll do the shaking, you do the stirring.
Okay.
We are going to use the same recipe here. Okay. 150 milliliters of tea. Right, let's do that. So one I'm going to put straight into my shaker. That's 150.
Yeah.
Okay, let's put it here. Okay, and then for you, make another one, the same tea, okay?
Same 100 amount?
Yeah, same amount, 150. We are going to use 3 scoops of creamer. This is for 16 ounces. That's a lot. There's no other milk other than this one. And you do the same there.
3, right?
3 scoops. Let me get this one. Three. And then 2 tablespoons of sugar. So
ooh, that's a lot.
This is the commercial recipe.
Okay.
2 tablespoons of sugar there. So all you have to do there is to stir. Because the tea is warm, they will dissolve, you think? Okay. So keep stirring, and I'm going to do the shaking. For the shaking, we need to fill this up with ice. You keep stirring, and I'm going to start my shaking.
It's fine.
No electric shaker here. The difference is that, of course, you see that it gets instantly cold. If you're using a stainless one, sometimes it is too cold to handle. So a plastic one is normally or more commonly used. Then that is it's more bearable to hold it. Okay. The intention is to dissolve the ice, is to shake, right? So that when you pour it into the cup or the glass, it doesn't look like there is ice. So some people get turned off by the sight of ice. But in reality, the amount of ice used in the shaker and in this glass, the same. Okay? So now let's pour your drink there. And what you would see them doing it is they'll just put some of them there to fill it up. Okay. And then there'll be some left in the shaker. Okay, now we have 2. One is shaken, the other is stirred. Taste test. Moment of truth. In terms of looks, I mean, Tell us, Christiana. She's good at this.
I mean, there's a little bit of foam at the top. I think you can see that too. Whereas on the stirred one, there isn't any.
And which one looks more appetizing?
I would have both. I love milk tea, so I would have both.
Moment of truth. Let's check whether there's any difference in taste at all.
Oh. There actually seems to be quite a difference in the taste. Right?
Yeah.
I think this is the same recipe, but this one's a lot less sweet. I would actually not know that there are 2 tablespoons of sugar in this one. Whereas this one, you can definitely taste the sweetness. This is more the typical milk tea that you would get when you order a milk tea.
So the sweetness.
Yeah, so this one's less sweet.
Less sweet because it is more like it's already like diluted with ice, right? Whereas this one is still brewing here.
Oh, okay. I think that this one's a little creamier, which I do prefer. But in terms of level of sweetness, I would rather go with this one. Although this one's, because it's watery, like a little more watery, I'd rather go for this, but less sweet.
Okay, that's fair enough. From this, I would ask you the question, if you were to start a bubble tea shop, would you invest in a shaker?
My answer would be no, because I think there aren't that many tea shops that have that machine, and if they do have it, it's not like it's a selling point really. And if this is representative of what the shaker machine would do, I would say in fact that this one's even better.
Okay, well, that's fair enough. So there you go. Do not go out there and start buying all those gadgets, shaker machine. I mean, I would say...
How much are they?
They're not really prohibitive, but it is quite expensive.
It's an extra cost though,
It's an extra cost, that's right, an extra investment. The only thing is, I would think that gone are the days when you have a mile-long queue outside your door, so it's absolutely not necessary to invest in those. If you would like to use even a shaker is just very messy. You know, here you just really prepare the drink, stir and serve. And the good thing about this is, I think that why you say this is sweeter, what happens here is that as you drink it, that is the first thing that the customer will taste, is the sweetness, the strength of the drink. And then because the ice is not yet melted, whereas in this one the ice is already melted. So this, by the time a customer finishes taking this drink, there will only be ice left, but they will be left with a good taste in their mouth. Would you say that?
Yeah.
Because they're not drinking all the ice before they actually taste the drink. I'm not biased on one or the other, but it's just an option for you to think about when you are thinking of starting your bubble tea shop or your milk tea shop, whether or not to invest and how you are going to prepare your drinks. Enough said?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you have any questions about this, do let us know. Again, another experiment just to show you, not necessarily something new, not a new recipe, it's just something to think about. Well, thank you once again, Christiana. We'll have you back sometime soon for another of these video tutorials. In the meantime, stay safe, take care. Thank you for watching.
Ciao for now.